Hello students, good evening. Welcome to this webinar on preparation for your International English Olympiad examination. My name is Sundar Rabindranathan and I'll be facilitating today's session. All right. So let me start this session with a few quick questions. Right. I hope all you guys are ready. Yeah. Awesome. Right. So guys, the questions are going to be simple, but I want you guys to be on your toes and respond. Okay, because you would have your own motive behind you attending this exam, the webinar, right? Now tell me something. Who organizes IEO? Can you ping me the answer? Great, great, great. I see a few have pinged. Excellent, excellent. Right. All right. Good guys, good, good, good. I could clearly see that many of you have enough details here, right? You have had your own preparation. Great. Now let me move on to the next question. So what I want to do is get you a little warmed up before I get to the actual webinar. Yeah. Now, guys, can you tell me where is the Science SOF, the Science Olympiad Foundation, located? Let me hear from you guys. That's the next question. Where is it located, the SOF? Right, right. Okay, no, wrong. Hey guys. Okay, no idea? Okay, fine, fine. Guys, this is based out of New Delhi. It was founded in the year 1996. Okay, great. Now, uh, let me shoot the next question. Okay, the next question is, how many students do you think appear for this Olympiad every year? Roughly, you can say, you can give me a rough figure. If you are accurate, you can't be, but just try it out, guys. Let me see. How many students appear for IEO every year? Roughly, approximately. Just one says, sir, around 100,000 people. Okay, just one. Good guess, but not close. Anyone else? Anyone? Okay, Ashish is saying 200,000 now. Okay, Ashish. All right, guys. It's roughly around 500,000 students every year. Okay. Now, great. So, just wanted to get you guys warmed up, and I hope that also gives you these volume. The numbers that I indicated also gives you guys a feel of how many students really aspire for this recognition. Okay. All right. Now let me start this webinar with a very crisp introduction of mine. Okay. My name is Sundar Rabindranathan, and I have been a transformation coach, changing or aspiring to change the lives of students, working very hard at that. I have also had the privilege of training and impacting the lives of a lot of teachers as well. So it's been almost 22 years now. That's all about me. This webinar is all about you and not me. So I will make my introduction very crisp. And if you guys have any questions on my profile, we can always take it up at the end. Clear, guys? Excellent. Right. Shall I move on? Great, guys. Thank you. Now tell me, see, on and off, what I want to do is I want to keep this webinar very, very interactive. So I will ask you guys a few questions also, so that you are on your toes all the time. You are on high alert, in other words, right? Great. Now tell me this: uh, is how many awards do you think we have for people at the international level? When it comes to IEO, how many international awards are there? Any idea? Guesses? Though in these cases you're not supposed to guess. Roughly around 36 awards. Okay, great guys. Now let us move on. Now, what is this webinar? What is the objective of this webinar? Let me set the objective very clearly so that you guys have a very clear, you have clarity on what to expect. That matters a lot, right? Great, guys. Now, this webinar is going to tell you the IEO. What is the, I would say, the objective behind IEO? What should be the student's motive when it comes to preparing for IEO, and certain hacks, tips and tricks when it comes to preparing for your Olympiads. Clear? This is exactly how I am going to drive this particular session. And during the course of this session, there are times, since this is a YouTube live streamed video, my suggestion, dear students, is I would humbly request you to put in the queries at the end of the session so that I take it up. Or we can also, if you feel that the question is very critical, you can still put, you will find the responses coming back to you instantly on chat. Clear? Right. If you look at IEO, what are the grades of students for which this IEO is conducted? Is IEO conducted only for higher grades? Yeah. IEO is conducted for grades between 1 until 12. All grades except the kindergarten. Right? Till 4th, guys, till 4th, you will find that there are only 35 questions. And from 5th till 12th grades, you will have 50 questions. But the entire pattern of the Olympiad is objective. In other words, it's a multiple choice question. Clear? Right. Now, it is very, very essential, students, that you understand that the main or the complete focus of IEO is only on grammar. Any idea why? Why IEO focus on measuring the, I would say, ability of a student from a grammar perspective alone? Yeah? Any idea? It is because it is from a measurability perspective. All right. Literature is totally subjective in nature, and measuring a student's ability is very difficult. So grammar, when it comes to grammar, you would find that the ability or the knowledge of a student on grammar can be measured very, very accurately. So IEO is all about grammar. Clear, guys? Great. Now, yes, exactly, Aman, that's right. Now that the IEO has 4 sections, see what I'm going to do in during the course of this webinar, I'm going to spend the first 10 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes on structure of the IEO, certain approaches to IEO from a preparatory angle. All right. After that, we will look at how one topic is being covered in IEO, any topic in grammar. All right. And then we will take it forward. Clear? So now, please remember, IEO, when I say grammar, it focuses on 4 sections. The first one is, yes, the structure. It is very, very essential you understand the word and structure. Words and structure, so that you know what word should be used where. The logic behind that is that. Second is reading. By reading, what they mean is, in IEO, by reading, they say reading with comprehension. It checks the comprehension, how well you are able to understand, right? The third is the spoken and the written expressions. Okay, it is more conversationally what should be your approaches that would be tested. And fourth is an achiever section where a little challenging questions on grammar itself will be asked to you. Clear? These are the four sections, guys. Right. Excellent. Let me move on. Do you have any questions still here? All right. Okay, guys. Uh, Tell me something before I move on. Tell me something. You would have your own motives or objectives behind attending this exam, right? What is your objective? What is your motive behind attending or applying for International English Olympiad? Guys, you have only 30 seconds to answer. Padmavati says, Sir, grammar. Padmavati, are you saying learning grammar? Okay. Aman says, Sir, I want to win it. Okay. Excellent. Satish says, to learn something new. Ramakrishna says, Sir, for me, measuring my ability matters. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Now with these responses from every one of you, if you analyze it, each one of you have given different responses. It's not just attending an exam to win an award alone that matters. Correct? That is the thing, guys. It is very essential that you guys understand attending an Olympiad is like preparing, for a marathon. Marathon, it's not about winning a race at all. It is like, it's all about achieving total self control. Excellent. All right. Now, guys, Olympiad does that exactly to you. It helps you, it creates that rigor in you so that you generate or you get that discipline to achieve what you wanted. All right. Great, guys. Now you are on the path to success through this Olympiad. Let's take it forward as to how to achieve that. Okay. Now let me move on. Guys, before the next step, can you please ping me what grades do you belong to? The grades that you currently belong to. Which grade are you guys studying? Okay, ninth. How about others? 10th, 5th, 6th, 8th. Oh, I see a mix, a varied mix. 11th, Lavanya. Okay. 6th again. All right. Fair enough, guys. Thank you so much. The idea behind me asking this question is I want to understand how diverse is this mix now. All right. Perfect. So, my dear students, please understand IEO happens at two levels. Two levels. And I hope all students, you are aware that IEO has to be, attempted only through your respective institutions, your schools, in other words. You cannot attend IEO as an individual, right? Okay. Now, with that in mind, what is the first level? So, the first level of the test is one which happens in the school. All right. All IEO papers, my dear students, are 1 hour papers, 60 minutes. As I said, till fourth grade, it would be 35 questions of the same four sections. And from fifth till 12th, it is 50 questions. Clear? Great. Now, something that you need to note here is, okay, for every grade, the papers vary. So that means you need to be aware of what is the syllabus for your respective grade. Clear? First step is, guys, please ensure that you look at, okay, Ayush is asking, sir, what will be the reward? The maximum reward is Ayush 50,000 INR with a gold medal. But it's not just the reward, Ayush. There is something beyond that. That is why I am trying to insist, right? I am trying to insist that preparing for an Olympiad is much, much beyond an award. It transforms your life totally because the phase of preparation, the course of your preparation will create a lot of changes in you. Hi, Manasi. Right. Now, level one, it happens through your school and it happens during school's working hours. Clear till this? Shall we move on? Yeah? Great, guys. Now, what is level two and who are the students who are or make themselves eligible for that? Right? This is exactly what is represented in this slide. Top 5% of the candidates who have written, all right, class wise, whoever appear for the first level exam. Top 25 blank holders class wise and zone wise. And the third thing is sometimes the schools register the candidates, register their students section wise, right? So in such cases, the top rank holder becomes eligible for the second level, irrespective of the section, right? Ayush is asking, sir, does this have worldwide recognition? Yes. When they started very, very small. Now the examination is known, it has been socialized so well that everyone knows about it, everyone recognizes it. Excellent, Anil. Excellent. Great to hear that. Now, students, the next step is to understand what is the blueprint of marking, the blueprint of the IEO question paper for any respective grade. As I think I have already told you that it has four sections, starting from words till achiever section. Four sections are there, right? Now, the achiever section has 5 questions. That is the only thing that varies. And as I said, if it is grade 5 till 12, 45 questions in the first three sections. And if it is grade 1 to 4, 30 questions in the first three sections. So total marks would be 40 for that 1 hour paper till fourth grade. And the total marks would be 60 for grades 5 till 12. Same 1 hour paper. Okay. So be very clear with the marking scheme because you guys should also know, you have to pace your preparation based on this. Any question paper for that matter, I'm sure all of you have the habit of looking at the blueprint of the paper. What are the sections? What is the weightage given to every section? Correct? Right. Now guys, let's move towards the best practices. What are best practices? Can you tell me what are best practices before we go ahead? Swayam Krishna, awesome to hear that. Swayam Krishna is an international rank holder. Amazing. Excellent. All right, now tell me this, guys. Anil Kumar is saying, sir, which book should I follow? Anil, remember this. First, focus on your NCRT. Ensure you master your NCRT grammar to the or respective grade that you are studying. That's the first step. Then my suggestion, you need to take a lot of Olympiad papers, mock tests. You will understand, you will have a better or a very clear feel of the pattern of questions that come. Okay. Right. Great, guys. Now, I was asking you guys a question. What is a best practice? I'm waiting for an answer, my dear students. A best practices are nothing but unique strategies that you can follow, which will help you achieve maximum effectiveness in whatever you're doing. So now, you guys are preparing for your international English Olympiads. What are the unique strategies that we can follow to ensure we crack it in the best possible manner? Jaswant, exactly, Jaswant. Jaswant is saying I need to practice like crazy. Look at what I have written here. These are certain things that you need to keep in mind. Remember, guys, first remember literature takes second, a step back. It's all about grammar when it comes to English Olympiad. Step two, please ensure you know what exactly is the syllabus covered for your IEO pertaining to the respective grade. Master that syllabus for or on specifically on NCRT. All right. So mastering the syllabus, by mastering, yes, you should very clearly know what is getting covered in your respective grade. This is the second part. It's a critical part. See, many a times what students do is they pick the ones which has more weightage alone. Of course, that is a good strategy, but you will be left stuck on certain places where you are not comfortable. So instead, you need to ensure all aspects that are covered. It is totally taken care, and you practice the same. Clear? Right. So master these first, understand it's all grammar. Two, ensure you master the syllabus. Three, ensure you know the blueprint very clearly. What kind of questions come in and what is the weightage that they carry. When you analyze several question papers, you will have a very clear idea of this. Keep doing that. Right? Okay. Then once you know the blueprint, what should you be doing? On every section, they are called as focus section. Every section, create your own sample questions. I repeat, guys, on every section, please focus on setting and creating your own sample questions. When you create a question on a section covering only one thing, you will find that you are able to handle, all right, or you are able to comprehend that particular section very clearly. It could be any aspect of grammar. When you sit and create questions on that particular topic, you would be able to comprehend, understand it much better. So based on the blueprint and the weightage, please focus on creating sample papers. Till now, guys, I wanted to check, have you ever done that? Have you created sample papers for yourself? Swayam? Okay. I'm happy that Vijay, Padmavati, everyone is doing it already. Excellent, guys. Because creation of sample papers is a very critical step which will indicate to you that to what extent you have understood the concept, whatever topic you're preparing. Okay, great. Then developing your tool for remembrance. What are the different tools that you guys use to keep what you study, the grammar topic in your memory? Do you guys use any tools, techniques to remember whatever you're studying, especially in grammar? Yeah. Okay. 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 Aman is saying yes, sir. All right. Remember, guys, tools, simple tools like mnemonics. All right. Exactly. Ayush, I will come to you. I already saw your question. I'll come to you. Please wait. All right. Simple remembrance tools like mnemonics, and more importantly, documentation tools like creating your own summary sheets. Any topic that you study, please try and summarize in the shortest possible form and create a summary sheet for every topic. You will find that it stays in your mind all the time, and when you revise, all that you need is just your set of summary sheets. Clear? Then, the last thing, I think someone already spoke about it. The last thing is practice like crazy. This could be this might look very funny. Like crazy means what, sir? Because frankly, I did not have a way to measure and indicate to you guys to what extent you need to practice. Just practice to an unbelievable extent. And remember, doing that in a planned way is not very easy. You need to have a lot of control, and for that you need to have very strong desire to crack this exam. Clear? These are very simple but powerful practices to ensure that you guys are able to plan, structure your preparation for the English Olympiad. Now, guys, let me put a break for a minute and ask you, you guys have any questions? I hope all you guys know that the IEO is done in collaboration with the British Council. Are you guys aware about this? Perfect. Great. Now, guys, tell me this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, my dear students, I'm going to take you through, for some very basic aspects of one topic, which is articles. Articles is something, because I'm starting from the very, very basic grades, which is the fifth grade. Now I'm starting on the fifth grade, just taking a very simple topic for to illustrate to you how you need to prepare a topic. Guys, it will definitely help. Very easy topic to for you guys to understand how it goes. You're clear? Right. Now, tell me this. Uh, Articles. When we say articles, yes, just one is saying a and the, right? Okay. What is the way to approach articles? Yeah. Okay. First, you need to understand the logic behind what are articles and how how they need to appear in any sentence. What is the rule set that article should obey? Lavanya, what is your question? All right. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So the objective of this particular lesson is you guys understand the rule sets as to how to use articles in before a given word. Just give me a minute, guys. Then how identify, all right, the use of an, where a has to come, where an has to come. All right. And okay, Vijay is saying yes, an elephant. Yes. Okay. Now let's get started, guys. Look at this particular sentence. The other day I was packing for a trip when Zaiva came to see me. We started with our conversation and I updated Zaiva as to what all stuff I need to pack. The list included a comb, a toothbrush, an umbrella, an alarm clock, and a ball. Extremely sorry. And a ball. Yeah. Now, guys, here in this sentence, what do you observe? There in the list that is mentioned, you find that there are places where a is used. A. And there are places an is used. Right? Correct? Now, why a is coming in a few places and why an is coming in a few places? Let us understand this a little deeper. You guys want to guess? I would appreciate people in the relevant grade, especially students belonging to 5th grades and 6th grades. If you could answer this question, would be wonderful, guys. Okay. A comes before consonants, vowels, IOX. Right, guys. Now let me come and explain this to you very in detail. Let's try it on. Okay, now we have 26 English alphabets and 5 are vowels, as many of you have rightly pointed out. Now tell me this. Whenever a word starts with a vowel, by default, the generic rule set is we use an. Alright? And remember, it is not the alphabet, it is the sound that matters. Right? Okay, so that means if it is A, E, I, O, U, it is not A, alphabet A, it is the sound, vowel sound that matters. You're clear, guys? Now, apple. Is it A or an? An? Perfect. Umbrella. A or an? An? Engine. A or an? Aman, this is for grade 5. Grade 5 has articles as an important section. Kausar, you are finding it easy because I am handling the basics now. Right. Now, moving forward. Consonants. So, apart from those 5 words, the 24 remaining alphabets, they are called as consonants. Right? And before consonant sounds, we use A, which is pronounced A. Correct? For example, pan. Guys, tell me for pan, is it a pan or an pan? A, a pan, right? Why? Tell me why. Aman, We will move towards a lot of complex problems, from complex sentences. You will be dealing with that. Okay. Aishu, I am not responding immediately because I want to elaborate on what is the structure of IEO, what is covered in it, and the kind of relevance it has to set. So it is going to take time. That's why I'm not responding. Don't mind it. Okay. At the end, we can take it up. Don't worry. P is consonant. Exactly, guys. Right. Now, let's check this again. See, guys, this is a webinar that is applicable to almost all the grades. I need to conduct it as a very basic level so that everyone gets a gist of what is the message that is being passed when it comes to preparing for IEO. That is the objective behind. All right. So do not worry about it. And I thought it's my duty to explain this to you. Some people might find, what is this? We are handling the basics, but this is all where it all starts. All right. Thank you, Anil. Thank you for understanding. Right, guys, let us move on. The use of a or an depends on the opening sound of the word and not the actual letter. I think I already told this, right? It has a lot or only to do with the sound and not the letter. Now, suddenly I realized that I have just add our left to back. So here we have H, but still an is coming, correct? Ideally, it should be A. Pawan is saying A. And why do you think, guys, an is coming here? Why do you think an is coming here? Because it is the sound of H and not the letter H. H is silent here. So it is our. So when it is our, all right, it is a vowel sound that is coming, right? It is starting with the vowel sound, hence an will come. Now Ziva is, excited. Oh, what? So that means there are certain exceptions, correct? Whenever there are rule sets, there are certain exceptions with the articles. Now, the exception is consonant H, all right, has a vowel sound. By sound, it has a vowel sound because H is silent. So you will be using an. Srinivas, a one-eyed man, is perfectly right. So hour begins with a vowel sound. So that's why it is an hour. Clear? Right. Let me move on. So that means let's look at the word hat. Hat has what kind of sound, guys? What kind of sound is there in hat? Is it a vowel or a consonant? Guys, come on. A hat, because it's a consonant sound. It doesn't have any vowel sound happening when you say hat, right? That is why it is a hat. Correct? Perfect. So and hat will never come there because it's a consonant sound. Now, guys, let's go back to the logic behind. The logic is, whenever you're preparing, please ensure you understand the logic behind rule sets very clearly. And that is the ground rule whenever you are learning grammar. Grammar, you need to strengthen the logic, very essential. Now, vowel U. On the same side, consonant sound is Y. Unicorn. Again, an exception, right? Unicorn. So ideally what should come? An unicorn should come. But what is going to happen here? Which is right? A or an? An unicorn or a unicorn? A unicorn. Now I hope you guys are able to understand, because the consonant sound. Exactly, Kausar, you got it right. It is the sound exception that I am speaking about. So rule sets, exceptions, you should master at every level. It's not about articles. Now I hope all of you are able to understand why I am focusing on it. Even a simple topic, because I want to explain the pattern of preparation. So focus on rule sets, focus on exceptions at every level. That is the point. Clear, guys? Right. Because it has a consonant sound Y. That is the reason it is coming as a unicorn. Here you don't take the vowel sound. That is why it is a sound exception here. Now, umbrella. Umbrella is a. Is it a umbrella or an umbrella, guys? Obviously, an umbrella, correct? Exactly. So here we have vowel sound U. U means a. Now you understand why I said the consonant sound Y there? Actual vowel sound is this for U. So that's why for umbrella we have an umbrella. Great, guys. Great. Now, I almost forgot to pack the blue hat. Now we are very clear with a and an, correct? Where vowel sounds come, where consonant sounds come. What are the rule sets? What are the exceptions? You guys are clear for these two articles? All of you? Okay, can you tell me what are articles? What are articles? Come on, guys, be honest. Bring it from your mind and not from anywhere else. Okay. I was asking about the definition. How would you define it? Any noun, right? When something is qualifying a noun, it's an article. Article qualify, they qualify a noun. So they are the adjectives that qualify a noun, right? Okay. Now the third one is the use of the. You call it the, right? You call it the. The word the is used before nouns to refer a particular place, person or thing. Guys, can you tell me where we use the rule sets? Let's go to the rule sets now. What are the rule sets where we will be using the in a sentence? Yes, that is a usage pattern. It doesn't apply only with singular. It applies with plural also. But tell me, where will you use the? Gopinath says before noun. Gopinath, you can use even an article before a noun. Right, guys. That is why, especially for 5th and 6th graders, understanding the rule sets at this level becomes super critical. Okay. There are only two cases where we use the. What are those two cases? Let's check. See, whenever there is something is already known, okay, you know about something. Whenever we refer to a known entity, we use the. And whenever we refer to an entity which is only one in nature, which is unique in nature, there is no two things about it, you use the. Whenever we speak about sun, we say the sun. We don't say a sun, right? We speak about moon, we say the moon. We don't say a moon, correct? Because these are, yes, things which are one and unique in nature, right? Similarly, when we speak about sun rises in the east direction, because it is known, right? Are you guys able to understand? When under two situations, two cases, one is whenever you are referring to a known entity, two is whenever we are speaking about something that is unique, one of its kind, you don't have another thing of the same kind. In those cases, we refer or we use the. Clear, guys? Now, I think it is already mentioned here. The word the is used before a noun which refers to one on only one thing of its kind. Example is sun, the earth. Say for example, the earth is the third planet. We don't say a earth or an earth is the third planet, right? Because it is unique in nature. It is one of its kind. The sun is made up of gases. The sun is shining. Clear? Right. Now the word they is used before a noun which refers to a whole class of person, place, animals or things. It is like when you represent something collectively also you can use the. Say for example, uh, the giraffe is the tallest animal. By the giraffe we are representing all giraffes, correct? We are representing all giraffes here. So that is why that is exactly also a place where you can use the. Depends on the nature of the sentence usage, Srinivas, whether you need to use the or not when it before the sun or the earth. All right, excellent. Aman, I'm not getting your question. Can you repeat your question? Now, what is your favorite book? You can say the Harry Potter. Because sometimes you find that whenever you are referring to something which is very famous, the Taj Mahal, the Harry Potter, all right, when you say something like that, still you use the. This is another rule set you guys should also remember. Right. This, so you find in your screen you there a few more examples, guys. A few more examples which indicate the use of the. Nile. Nile is one, a river which is unique. You don't have two Nile rivers. So you use the. Himalayas. We use the Himalayas because it is one, unique. Similarly, the Indian Ocean, the Bay of Bengal. So when it is something which is known, when something that is unique, when you are referring to famous places, all right, you use the. All of you guys are clear with this? Now, A at the end, guys, A and the are called articles. The point is this, my dear students, overall, when it comes to IEO, very essential, approach every topic, all right, based on these logics. First, understand the rule sets very, very clearly. When you're preparing, document the rule sets in a very interesting manner with whatever tools, memory tools you can use so that you can remember very well. This is the most important point. The reason why I took the most basic chapter or the topic to explain this to you is everyone, student from any grade, can understand the logic that I am trying to explain. Right. Now, can you tell me approximately how much time should we be investing in preparation for Olympiads? The IEO, how much time should we be investing, guys? Roughly, generally, if you are doing very rigorous preparation for one quarter, one full quarter pertaining to your grade, you can do amazingly well. You have to prepare every day for some time and an hour or so minimum for at least 3 months. 2 to 3 months is what it's required depending on the rigor with which you practice. Right, guys? Great. Now, what is required? What is very much required for me to crack IEO? Okay, what is required? You require number one, of course, well planned and structured preparation, a very well structured preparation for your entire schedule to practice. For you to practice, Satish, this is required. A clear structure to your schedule is very much required. Number one. Number two, very strong determination to go with your schedule. This is where your self-discipline comes into picture. And number three, very important, guys, people who knows the hacks, the tips or tricks, who have trained thousands of students, so who have mastered the pattern of how IEO comes, how, what kind of tests, what kind of questions appear in IEO. From that perspective, my dear students, I can proudly claim that our faculties at Vedantu, that master teachers as we call it Vedantu, they have really mastered the art of equipping students to prepare for IEO and come out with flying colors. So at Vedantu, our master teachers are one of his kind who are so strong when it comes to making any student, all right, bring them up to speed and up to the mark on preparation for IEO. Now, this is the time where we are running very small modular courses because IEO is just a month and a half away, right? Now, this is the time where we are running certain modular courses. These courses are run by our master teachers, experts in conducting this exercise and making you achieve the mark. All right. So, my dear students, please look at this. This is the link for our masterclass courses on IEO. I have just explained the basic rules as to how to approach IEO. Right? I would request all of you to look at the link, all right, so that you understand how exhaustive is our approach, how good and great our teachers are. The moment you take sessions with them, you will find real differences in the way you guys approach IEO because the kind of insights with their experience that they provide will really take you towards the path of success. Okay, Pranamya is asking, sir, what all websites can I use? Olympiad Tester is awesome. Olympiad Genius and Olympiad Success. All three websites are very good. A lot of blogs which provide white papers on Olympiad IEO are also there, guys. We would be giving you all reference links also in these courses, guys. So my suggestion is please ensure you guys take up the course, benefit to the maximum, right? I hope all you guys have noted the links, right? Okay, I am also giving you guys my email address. My name is Sundar. My number or my email address is Sundar, SUNDAR at Vedantu.com. I repeat, Sundar, SUNDAR at Vedantu.com. Right? Guys, one thing is, since you guys have really come in and attended this webinar, we are giving the entire course at an unbelievable discount as a lightning offer. All right. The entire course, which goes to almost 2000 rupees, is given to you for 999 today. Only today because you guys have attended this webinar. Make use of it and trust me, once you guys join, you will really feel a difference because thousands of students have said so. The kind of faculties we have, people are at a different level, so experienced in this. Take it up and we will ensure that we take you to the level where you want to reach, of course with your cooperation and rigorous practice, right guys? So this is Ramakrishna. It is not so. You should not look at it that way. Okay, great guys, wonderful. Look, speaking to all you guys, feel free to ping me whatever doubts on the subject that you guys have. I will ensure that you guys are clarified on every doubt. We provide the best support to you guys, irrespective of whether you are there inside the course or not. We will ensure that. All right. Do a great job, guys. All the very best. Hope to see you in our master courses, guys. I repeat, my email address is sundar@vedantu.com. Feel free to ping me there. I will ensure I'll respond on priority, guys. Thank you so much. Wonderful interacting with every one of you guys. Bye, guys. Have a very good night. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Padmavati. Bye bye.